SEO research just got smarter. With Google's AI mode, you can now go beyond keywords and see exactly how Google frames user queries and buying journeys. I know we have ChatGPT, Perplexity, Grok, and others, but Google is still the largest search engine in the world, and with the Google AI mode, there is a high chance that it will eventually clinch the top spot in AI searches. Plus, Google has removed this parameter which limits any tools from efficiently crawling the top 100 positions of Google's search engine results page. The removal of that parameter has made it more expensive and difficult for competing AI platforms to collect search results data. As a result, Google's own AI mode maintains a significant competitive advantage. And as marketers, we can utilize this to our advantage by leveraging it for our marketing research and enhancing SEO for our websites. How to do it? Let's talk about it in this video. Let's go. Now, I don't intend to play favoritism here. As an SEO, I use ChatGPT, Google, and others. But if you dig deep into ChatGPT's answers, you realize that sometimes they reference low-quality sites. For example, domain rating of 0, which means they are completely new sites and haven't gained authority by any means. So I personally find that the answers from Google AI mode and Gemini more accurate. It is a better search engine in my opinion, but ChatGPT is better for other tasks. But anyway, before we do anything else, Google's AI mode and Gemini serves different purposes. Gemini is meant to be a general purpose AI assistant, while the AI mode is to enhance the search experience. And I believe the general public will default to the AI mode more and more as they search for things on Google. That's why it is important for us to understand how to leverage it for our marketing research. Now, for most parts, we want to use Google's AI mode in incognito. Now, when you open up an incognito window and you visit Google, you should be able to see this AI mode button. But if you don't see this, what you want to do is to search for Google AI mode, visit this page, scroll all the way to the bottom, and click try it now, and you will be able to use it. But if you see this AI mode button, simply click on it and you will go to the AI mode. Otherwise, if you do a simple search, for example RankMath versus Yoast, as you expand the AI overview, you consume the information, and if you want to chat with the AI mode, you can click on this and you will be able to access the AI mode as well. Now, the reason we search in an incognito window is because we don't want the results to be biased towards what Google knows about us. We want objective results. So now let's check out the first way to do research with the AI mode. So let's say that you are a cold plunge top seller. In the past, the first thing a marketer would do to sell a product or service was to create a marketing avatar, which is a fictional character that represents a group of buyers. And you would think about the customer's journey from the perspective of the avatar. You would try to predict the keywords the avatar would search for, the contents that they consume, and the follow-up questions to eventually buy the product. If you want to learn more about how to create a marketing avatar, you can check out this video right here. There is a useful example in it. So having a marketing avatar is pretty effective, and that can still be your first step. But now you can leverage Google's AI mode to get better insights. Assuming your potential customer saw on TikTok that someone claimed a cold plunge is really good for health and wants to verify it on Google, what would the common question be? We could say, is cold plunge good for health? And let's search for it. And then you can go through the results, try to think of the follow-up questions that the customer will ask. And if you have trouble coming up with it, you can prompt, predict my next follow-up question. And Google AI mode will try to predict your next questions based on what you have read. You can choose one of the most likely query, copy it, and paste it into the chat. You can continue the process over and over until you have probably reached queries from the bottom of the funnel, like where can I buy a cold plunge tub? Or when the AI mode only shows you a list of search results. That's when it is not confident providing you with an answer. Now, this can already give you good insights because you would have a trail of search queries that eventually lead up to a buying decision. But you can do more with it. For every query that you have searched for, expand the cited sources and take note of the meta titles. These are the topics you want to create content around because there is a high chance that the AI mode will revisit these topics when similar queries are asked. When the AI mode performs a task, it not only searches for one query, it does a query fan out, which means it searches for multiple related queries at a time. So all the pages that are being cited are what Google thinks are helpful to the task. That's why you want to note all the topics that are being cited. This is much better than doing traditional keyword research to identify the search volume. With this, you can predictively identify the topics your customers are most likely to engage with using the AI mode. Do not just base your entire research on one conversation with the AI mode. Do a couple more in different directions and you will accumulate a long list of topics to target that are related to your business. Do you think this method of topic research is useful to you? Let me know in the comments down below and don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Especially if you run a business, what you care about most is your brand or business being mentioned on Google AI Mode, Gemini, ChatGPT, or any AI search platforms. These AI platforms source information from multiple websites to know what products or brands to mention, and it is important that your brand is mentioned on those cited pages. So what you can do is to search for bottom of the funnel keywords, such as in our case, it will be best WordPress SEO plugin, best SEO plugin for voice search optimization, rank math versus Yoast, or basically any keywords that will lead your customers to research about your brand. When you search for it, you will notice the cited sources on the right. As you click on Show All, the AI mode will show you all the pages it has cited from. But those are not the pages you should focus on. Some pages are cited for their information, and some are cited for their brand mentions. So we want to go to the parts where all the brands and businesses are mentioned. For example, this paragraph or this table. You will notice that for each part of the answer, it will come with this link icon. As you click on it, you will see all the pages that influences this part of the answer. If you click on this, these are the pages that influences that part of the answer. And these are the pages you want your brand to appear on. But of course, we won't reach out to AI or SEO because they are our direct competitors. We will instead be reaching out to these other pages. And what you want to do is to visit those pages, scroll through to read the content. If that page did not mention your brand, you want to reach out to the site owner or the editor's team to see if you can work something out with them. But luckily for us, this page has mentioned our brand. But we will make sure that the content that relates to our brand are up to date and accurate so that the AI mode will get the most accurate answer when they cite from those pages. Now, the sources will not always be the same, so you want to search the same keyword a couple of times every week and focus on those pages that are being cited for outreach. If you have an SEO guy, tell them to focus on this strategy to find highly relevant pages for outreach rather than relying on traditional methods. So a couple of weeks ago, we published a video on on-page LLM SEO, and one of the optimizations was to pack entities and relate them into features, benefits, and purposes. Using the AI mode, I researched to understand which parts of the content were cited most frequently and to verify that our theory was correct. And I put my findings into a spreadsheet. This is the query we searched for on the AI mode. These are the cited pages. Their rankings on Google for the same exact query. You can see that most are from page 1 or page 2, and then these are the meta titles, and these are the cited paragraphs. Some cited pages were only used for reference, so there was no cited text on a page. Now check out those cited paragraphs. For example, this. Surfer is an entity. It is connected to its purpose. Then the main focus keyword. Following that, the AI features is an entity group that includes detailed SERP analysis, search intent analysis, keyword suggestions, outline generator, and all these other purposes. And then it links Surfer with its benefits. So it is proven that when you pack entities with their features, benefits, and purposes in one or more paragraphs, there is a higher chance for your content to be cited. Now, let's look at the other cited paragraphs. AI SEO Tools is an entity group. It relates to artificial intelligence to automate and fast-track SEO processes. These are the purposes. And then it gives examples such as keyword research, SERP analysis, and content creation. So the author relates the entity to its purposes. And these are the benefits of the entity. This is another benefit that comes with a statistic. So if you pause this video and read the rest of the cited paragraphs, you will notice that there is a pattern in how Google AI Mode cites paragraphs. They cite paragraphs that are entities packed with features, benefits, and purposes. So using the Google AI Mode, you can use it to research what types of content are being cited the most, and you can emulate them. If you want to find out more about the on-page LLM optimizations, you can check out this video right here. I'm pretty sure it will help you optimize your page for large language models. As you know, most of the cited sources from Google AI Mode comes from the top search results on Google. So when you're writing an article, for example, on a topic, best high-yield savings account online, you could ask the AI Mode, analyze the top search results for the keyword best high-yield savings account online and provide me with a content outline to write the most comprehensive article for the same keyword. And the AI Mode will analyze the results and provide you with what it thinks is the most comprehensive. This is probably the most accurate because Google analyzes its internal results. And you don't want to just create the most comprehensive content, but also the most insightful. So you can follow up with a query, say what to add to the article to achieve information gain. And with this, the AI Mode will provide you with some insights into what makes your article unique from the rest. So the AI Mode is literally telling you how to write the best content out there. Other than the content outline and information gain, you can find different angles or content ideas from a seed keyword. You could ask, what is an unique angle to cover for the topic best high-yield savings account online, which is the seed keyword that hasn't been covered a dozen times before. And it will give you content ideas from different angles so that you can create content around them and become an authority. And if you want to catch a drift of what is trending in your niche, you can ask what are the latest emerging trends in the industry, say SEO. And let's check it out to see if it is accurate. I think it is pretty reliable, given that these are the topics being discussed the most right now. So these are some of the things you can do with the AI Mode for content research. I tried many ChatGPT research methods on the AI Mode, but they didn't produce helpful results. What I shared are methods that work and they will continue to evolve. So if I miss any marketing research methods that work in the AI Mode, let us know in the comments down below. AI Mode and AI search are continually evolving and we are here to learn from each other, so feel free to share your thoughts and knowledge in the comments down below. If this video helped, do help us out by smashing the thumbs up if you haven't done so. Our channel is all about helping you grow your brand traffic, and if you haven't subscribed to us yet, consider doing so. This is Jack from Rank Math. I'll see you in the next video.